I try my hardest to defend Japan, especially when it comes to the assumption that all they do is consume lewd things. I avoided making direct links between the mayonnaise in the Vivid Red Operation game I covered last year and another thick white substance. Believe me, it was really hard not to make jokes about that. I deliberately tried to avoid making crude comments, but then along comes a game that is basically just softcore pornography, and I have no idea how to even approach it. Hell, I'm afraid of being disgusting and crude unintentionally. So if a video where I discuss the merits of a game where the main focus is to ogle photographs of almost nude Japanese supermodels is going to be uncomfortable for you, then for the love of all you hold dear, leave it now. Released exclusively in Japan in 2003, Motion Gravure is a series of games, I use that term loosely, where you unlock photographs of practically naked Japanese women. It was developed and published by Sony Music Entertainment Incorporated, though I don't think the focus in this game is on the music at all. There were 4 flavours released: Nemoto Harumi, Megumi, Mori Hiroko and Kitagawa Tomomi. I've played 3 of 4. The one we're going to focus the most on is the Nemoto Harumi edition, but when you've played one of them, you've played all of them. Harumi is a Japanese gravure model from the Chiba prefecture located in the Kanto region and Greater Tokyo area. She has been a columnist for Manga Life magazine since October 2007. She's one of thousands of gravure idols in the booming area of Japanese media marketed to men. Gravure idols never appear nude, but do pose provocatively. Their name originates from a type of magazine, cardboard and book printing still used in Japan. Many popular Japanese idols start their careers as gravure idols before moving into the other, less work-safe areas of Japanese media. This is Harumi's first and only video game appearance. The main focus of her game is the Motion Gravure mode, where photographs are stretched, resized and faded to create the illusion of movement. But it doesn't work. As anybody knows, it is almost impossible to make still photographs look like moving video, and Motion Gravure fails at this, as you would expect. Maybe if the subject was foliage, oceans, mountain, wildlife maybe? But as humans, we are hard-coded to find motion like this uncomfortable and weird, especially when slapped onto another human being. During Motion Gravure, pressing the circle button makes the sequence pause. Using the analog sticks, you can zoom in or pan around large photographs. You can cycle backwards and forwards between scenes as well. Then there's the vibration button, because, you know, this game couldn't even keep a modicum of decorum. Ugh. I wouldn't accept any second-hand Japanese PlayStation 2 controllers if I were you. When the screen goes inverted for a quick moment, pressing the triangle button takes you to one of 5 secret scenes, and it unlocks it for the gallery. These scenes are nothing special, but once you've seen all 5 and you have saved your data, well, you unlock the 6th secret scene, which is the most gratuitous of the lot. Harumi takes part in some slow-motion milk drinking, though she does a terrible job getting it all in her mouth. You're missing your mouth, seriously? How does anybody miss their mouth so bad? Don't you even know how to drink things? You just open your mouth and you're getting it everywhere. I can't take you anywhere. The other 3 games are the same, really. It's just a choice as to which lady you like most. But I think we've seen more than enough here. Seriously, put on some clothes. You're going to perish out there. The price ranges from slightly expensive to astronomical depending on the game condition. £20 was the lowest I saw, with £582 for a new and sealed Hiroko Mori edition. To be fair, that is the best one. Language barrier, none. All important options, features and writings appear in both English and Japanese. Should you play it? No! Absolutely not! Full playthroughs exist online if you really want to see the whole thing. There are no redeeming qualities to these games, and the price just does not justify the act of purchase. I would like to thank the anonymous person who suggested more lewd games in the suggestion box. Thanks a lot for that. Any suggestions for the show, just throw them in the suggestion box or drop them in the YouTube comments. I do read them all. This has been Sushi Bites. Thanks for watching. Oh, and I'm just throwing this idea out there. If I did a series of tutorial videos on how to run other region games on your gaming systems and what stuff you would need, would you be interested in seeing those videos? Just in the comments say, yeah, that's a great idea, and I will jump on making the first one, which will be how to soft mod a PlayStation 2 in order to then run unsigned code such as deregionizers and that sort of thing. So if you're interested, just say in the comments, and I'll go down that avenue with Sushi Bites, sort of like as a separate, disconnected tutorial.